Hello, hello. Let me get these mega knees working. Hello. Happy Saturday. Today, y'all. It's May 7th. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. All right. I'm putting that over there because you know what? I was doing so many things today. Today, we're celebrating a special day. Today is my birthday. I already see some of the birthday shout outs. Thank you so much. Woo! I'm gonna tell you at the end how many years. But thank you so much. So we got Twitch early morning giving us the shout out. Hello, thank you so much. All right, look, let's see what's going on with this audio. Let me make sure you can hear me. Okay, there we go. I see the bars moving now. All right. Twitch says good morning on your very special day. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to a fantastically gifted woman. So thankful to have you in my life. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful that you are in my life. Without you, none of this would be, right? So yes, it will be a special chair yoga practice today. We do have the chair as promised every first Saturday, right? I can't disappoint with that. Jasmine says, happy birthday, Queen. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Ebony says, happy birthday. Mine was Wednesday. Ooh, yes, Taurus family. All right, special shout out to the Taurus. Tamisha, hello. Good morning. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's all rainy today. I'm gonna say I will be completely honest and transparent. It did not feel like my birthday, but we're gonna enjoy it. I am so happy that I am here on YouTube. I will say this is definitely a reason to get me up and get me going, and I'm so happy that my birthday fell on a Saturday. I will tell you, last week I kind of forgot that it was my birthday this week. I really did. I really forgot. But I have a special little birthday song, so it's birthday. We're bringing it in, so I will go ahead and play that. I was trying to get all that stuff going before class, but it happens. Hey, Monica, thank you so much. We have to pick the intention word. Of course, yesterday was expectations, so we still have to do that, as always. So I want to say a special shout out to all of the mothers. Happy Mother's Day. Mother's Day is tomorrow. And, we don't really realize, our moms, whether if they're in our lives right now or they have passed on, moms make a great impact in our lives and mother figures as well. So shout out to all the mothers. I know we have so many mothers that are on with me. I don't know if Ebony and I know Jasmine, Tamisha, I believe maybe a mother, but shout out to all the mothers. Jackie, my mother, Twitch, all of the people. All right, let's give it some good energy here. All right, let's see. So I'm sitting here on my knees. I had shared in my story that I took a little tumble the other day. Went out bike riding, and me and the bike went down. But it's all right. My knees are a little bit scraped up, but they're not bad today. We're going to do all right. All right. Ooh. I tell you, I had no idea this word was coming up. But it's one of those things, right? All right. Yes, Tamisha said happy Mother's Day. Oh, yes. Okay, so happy Mother's Day to Ebony. She says she has 3. Oh, my goodness. Trey, baby. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right, Tamisha said, yes, Mama 1. Be careful, girl. I know. Woo. No, Ebony, you did not age yourself. All right? Don't worry about that. You are not going to age yourself. I'm going to share my age later. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this intention word. Are you ready? We might not always be ready for it, but today's intention word is rest. Rest. It is nothing like rest, y'all. Let me tell you, rest is something that is so important. So please make sure that you are resting, getting that rest in. If you have not rested, especially on Mother's Day, we have so many mothers that are here. Get that rest in. And rest doesn't mean just sleep. Rest means moments of just doing nothing, recharging that battery. Rest can look like a bunch of different things. Doing something that you like to do. So tap into something that you like to do, right? Yes. Yeah, Twitch said be careful, no more falls. No, it happened in slow motion, so I was told. But as I was going down, I was like, oh no, me and the bike. Oh, but it's all right. Couple scratches on the knee, but I'm good. Are we ready for chair yoga? Are we ready? I do have a little thing I did about rest, so that came up. I did have a little mini vlog, a yoga after dark, that talked about rest, because rest is so important, and it's time for me to schedule another one of those rest series, and maybe I take that on the road, and you're hearing it first. Maybe we do a little rest retreat, right? Or we go and we rest. We do yoga. We relax. We journal. Maybe a little painting. You can't see behind me, but I love my paint and sips, and all of my paintings are right behind me, right behind my camera. So we can definitely do that. All right, let's get started with our yoga practice, because we got to get into it. I know you didn't come here for the talk, right? Now, somebody put on my yoga channel once that you do too much talking. Get to the yoga. And I said, you know what? I have pre-recorded episodes for that. If you want me to just get to the yoga, I also have chapters that you can just skip through all of this and get to the beginning. But what is it like to be live, to actually be able to interact with people on YouTube? That doesn't happen that often. So anyway, I'm not for everybody, and that's all right. That is all right. So I'm here with y'all, right? I see. You see how you can get up, right? Comment, interacting. Yes, I remember falling in slow motion. Yeah, I know. I remember. I remember when you fell. Yes, exactly, Ebony. They can skip it. Skip it. It's all right. Move along. I'm all right. I'm not for everybody. But anyway, we're going to get here. We're going to come to our comfortable seat. Remember your yoga chair. You want to make something that doesn't have wheels on it, and hopefully something that doesn't have arms. We know that maybe you don't have that chair handy. I've had to improvise when I've been other places. So if you do have to improvise, try to put something, especially if it has wheels, underneath so that you're not sliding around. And if you do have arms, just move up a little bit so that way you can, be able to move around. Yoga blocks are handy, especially for my people who are, in that 5-foot club. Yoga blocks. That's going to help you, especially if you are just like, I'm feeling tight today. Maybe the floor needs to rise up to me. You can always use those yoga blocks. That's what they're there for. All right. So let's go ahead and get ourselves comfortable. I feel like it's a little off center. There we go. All right. Come to a nice comfortable seat. We're going to take a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Breathe in. And on that exhale, breathe out through the mouth this time. Let it all out. Let the shoulders come down. Just let your body relax. 1, you're giving thanks that you're here today. Not everybody got that wake-up call. So I want you to give thanks for that. As you just settle here in this resting position, feet are planted. Your shoulders are relaxed. Just allowing yourself that opportunity to just soak in a little bit of silence. And even though things may be moving and people may be talking around you, just allow that sound to fade into the background. I want you to just focus on your breath in this very moment. On whatever that inhale is for you, that next one, just really feel it coming from the toes, the sit bones, the chest, the head, gentle hold. And on that exhale, let it out. Imagine the breath coming out through the toes. Just allowing yourself to relax here. We always talk about rest. I need to take a break. Sometimes we need to schedule it in advance. Sometimes we just need to schedule a 1 hour, 30 minutes, 10 minutes of doing nothing. Even if that means going and sitting in your car in a parking lot, you make that time for you. So today, we're going to move our bodies. I want you to listen to your body. Do what feels good for you, and you take a break and come on back when you're ready to do the rest. No pressure. This is your practice. So on that next inhale, I'm going to slowly take the chin down towards the chest. Exhale it out. And on that next inhale, we're going to bring the chin up towards the ceiling. Rest the head on the back. Take the chin back down towards the chest. And gently bring it back up. Taking it back down towards the chest. And gently bring it back up. So gaze up towards the ceiling this time. Maybe that neck is a little bit warmed up. We're going to look over towards our right. This is my left, your right. And then over towards our left. And let's see if we can do that one more time. Look over towards your right. And then over towards your left. Oh. Take it back up to center. Move those shoulders around. Whew. Let's take those arms up overhead. We're going to take that gaze up towards the ceiling. Lift up through the chest. Release those shoulders away from your ears. I want you to feel your toes as they press in towards the floor. So we're rooting down to lift up our arms. On that exhale, we're going to hinge over towards our right side. Feel that side stretch. Ooh, sometimes it's the slow yoga. Now you can clasp your thumbs together. Fingers are going to be extended, palms together. Take it back up to center. Over to the opposite side. Ooh, that feels good. Nice stretch right here. Maybe you gaze up towards the ceiling to really open up that stretch. And take it back to center. We're going to move those hands down as we rotate the wrist out, coming down. Rotate it out. Oh, that's great. Move those shoulders up. Take it down. Shoulders come up. Take it down. Let's bring those arms back up overhead. Again, interlace the thumbs, palms to touch. Release those shoulders away from your ears. We're going to do that one more time. So gaze up towards the hands, or you can gaze right forward. We're going to hinge over to the right side. Now I want you to feel the difference. Maybe you're coming into it a little bit more confident, keeping your sit bones on the chair. Maybe gaze up towards the ceiling, open up the chest and the shoulders just a little bit more. Come back up to center. Take one full cycle of breath. Release those shoulders away from the ears. Over to the opposite side. Ooh, that stretch feels good. Whew. And back up to center. We're going to roll the wrist out. Bring it on down. Roll the shoulders. All right. I want us to do our seated cat-cow stretches. So we stretched our side body. Now let's start to really open up the chest. Scoot forward just a little bit on your chair. Feet are going to be flat. I'm going to move over to the side so that you can really see the cat-cows. We're going to inhale. We're going to bring the chest forward. Hands can be on the knees as you lift through the chest. So bring that chest forward. Exhale, round and arch Tuck the chin into the chest. Inhale, reverse. This is our cow. Exhale for our cat. Reverse. And reverse it again. One more full cat-cow. Arch the spine. Back to neutral. Let's go ahead and roll it out. Now we do this on our knees, right? This isn't nothing new. Same thing we do. Move it around. We want to work out all the snap, crackle, pops. Everything. All right. Take a pause. Other side. Keep moving. And when you're done, we're going to come back to neutral. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Lift through the chest. On that exhale, we hinge forward. Whatever forward looks like to you. Maybe you can bring those hands down towards the feet. Maybe you take them right here. That's okay, wherever you are. We go ahead and come into our seated forward fold. Take your head down towards the knees. I want you to feel that nice space in between the lower back and the spine. Releasing your shoulders, finding length in between the shoulder blades. Just letting your head hang and relax. Taking a few breaths here. And on that next inhale, as we slowly rise back up, one vertebrae at a time. Come up nice and slow. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Lift up. Exhale, take it down. Woo. All right, let's get into our feet game, all right? We always have to make sure that we're honoring those toes because they keep us going, all right? Now, we're going to first start, before we even bring our feet all the way in, we got to get it ready, right? We maybe just woke up today. Just woke up, rolled out of bed, and said, you know what? Let me get my morning yoga in. So I want you to take those feet out nice and wide. I want you to look towards the right side. So I want you to dip that left knee down. Look towards the right. Come back in. Dip the right knee down. Look towards the left. Take it back. Now we're going to do it a little bit faster. Who remembers this move? Okay, hold on. Because I always get it wrong. Butterfly, tootsie roll. You know what I'm saying? We got to warm up the hips, right? So let's see if we can do it without leaning to the side. We want to move those hips. This is our hip mobility. Getting those hips moving, getting those hips rocking. All right? Now let's take it back to center. I want you to come back, have a seat towards the back of your chair. Hopefully you have a back. If you don't, make sure you're leaning up against the wall maybe to keep yourself comfortable. We're going to start with that right knee. Hug the right knee in towards your chest. Hug it in. Go ahead and give it a little rock. Giving it a little rock action. We want to move that hip. Maybe you make a little circle. Whatever works for you. You can hold on. You can be hands-free. However you're feeling today. However you're feeling today. All right, pause. Go the other way with your circle. All right, we got to warm those hips up before we just bring that foot up. It don't work like that all the time, right? All right. Go ahead and pause. Hug the knee back into the chest. Wherever into the chest is for you, we're going to reach down. We're going to grab the foot, cross it over however it feels like for you, however it looks for you. All right? Taking that hand that's closest to the foot, we're going to start with our gaming thumbs. Press into the balls of our feet, the pads of our feet, the heels, the arch. We want to give that foot some love. All right. I know some of us may have massages booked, right? It's Mother's Day. Maybe it's in the house, out of the house, but we always want to get that time into a little self-care. All right. So press the heels. Press it on in. And then again, taking that hand, we're going to bring it through Ease that fingers in between the toes and start to move it around. All right. And just keep moving it. Now this is going to circulate that blood throughout the toes. And if you have any circulation issues with the toes, this can really be helpful. I know definitely this is something that even I myself, sometimes toe circulation can be a thing. So you want to make sure that you keep moving those toes. Maybe move it the opposite way. Moving your feet. Getting that ankle action in. And go ahead and release. Wiggle those toes. Hug the knee back into the chest. Lower it down. Give it a rock. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's get ready. All right. Let's hug that knee into the chest. Give it a shake. Same thing. Let's go ahead and rotate it out. So we want to get that hip girdle, that hip socket. We want to get that hip flexor moving. So again, you can move it with your hand. Maybe you take it hands-free. Whatever feels comfortable to you, all right? Let's go the opposite way. All right, I'm going to try to focus and not be dancing in here. I tell you, before the class, I have the music going, all right? All right, let's hug that knee in towards the chest. Reach down, grab the foot. All right. Again, gaining thumbs. Press into the pads of the feet. Press it. Again, you want to make sure that you're really, really honoring your feet. It's the only ones we get. We got to make sure we're good to them. We don't always get a chance to honor them, but we want to honor our toes today. All right. Taking that hand closest to the foot, go ahead and slide the fingers through. One side is always better than the other. So again, move it around, move it in a circle. Get that blood flow down towards the toes. Move it on around. Now, a lot of these poses that we do for chair yoga, you can do sitting at your desk. You can do sitting, watching TV. You want to be active. I won't say you can do all of these, but, depending on where you are, if you work from home, definitely. Definitely you can do this. Other way. Especially before flights. I will say that too. Before flights, sometimes it's like, hey, you gotta get that stretching in because you're gonna be sitting for however long. And I know I'm taking flights all the time. All right, release it out. Hug the knee into the chest. Let it down. Give it a little rock. All right, let's get into our flow. I want you to bring those feet out nice and wide. Sit up just a little bit on your chair. We're going to take those hands towards our thighs, and we're going to lean in. So I want you to lean that right shoulder in. Look behind you. Maybe it's snap, crackle, pops. I want you to take 2 full cycles of breath here. And on that next inhale, take it up. Other side, lean towards the right. Look behind you. Again, 2 cycles of breath. And take it back up. Other side again. Look behind you. Remember to breathe. Take it back up. Back to the other side. Look behind you. And take it back up. Can we do this double time? All right, so 1 breath. Take it down. Bring it up. Take it down. Bring it up. 1 more on each side. Take it down. Bring it up. Other side. Take it down. Bring it up. Very nice. Forearm comes down. Left arm sweeps over. Sweep over to the right side. Lift up through the chest. Gaze up towards the ceiling. I really want you to stack those shoulders. Take it up and over Forearm on the other side, sweep it up. Open up through the chest. Come back on this side again, sweep it up. Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but we've been doing a lot of shoulder openers, right? We're opening up our side body. You know I like to ease you into a theme, right? You know I'm always here for a good theme. Take it back up. We're going to come back to center. I want you to inhale, bring it up. Arms come up overhead. On that exhale, we hinge forward. Now feel free, get your block. If you'd like to take the ground up. This is our first deep lunge, so feel free, get your blocks. As we inhale, we exhale, we take our hands down. You can take your hands down towards the blocks. Wherever that feels good to you, bring those shoulders back. You can always adjust, bring those blocks down. We're gonna feel those inner thighs. Maybe you give it a rock. You adjust on the way. Maybe you take those blocks all the way down and then you lead with the head. Bring the head down. We're going to be here for 2 more breaths, wherever you are. Keep breathing. On that inhale, slowly come up. I want you to bring those arms back up overhead. Press into your feet. Slowly come all the way up. Exhale, take it right back down. Bring it all the way down wherever your blocks are, or maybe you're down towards the mat. Your hands are down. We're going to lead with the hands and then finish with the head. Look behind you if that's possible. Tuck your chin into your chest. And breathe. On that inhale, slowly come back up. Press into the feet. Bring the arms back up overhead. We're getting that mobility action in today. Lower down. Take it all the way back down. This is our last one right here. Again, have the hands on the blocks. Whatever feels good to you. This is your practice. Walk the hands over towards the feet. So I'm going to start with my right, your left. But this is my left, your right. Feel that side stretch right here. Walk it over other side. On that exhale, take it right back to center. On that inhale, slowly come up. Go ahead and bring those arms back up overhead. Keeping those arms right where they are, right overhead. I want you to take that right foot, bring it in. If you have your blocks, go ahead and bring them up underneath of your chair, right there, right? Take the other foot, bring it in. Lift up towards the towards the ceiling. I want you to lift through the chest, root your sit bones down. We're going to bring our hips, push them back as we hinge forward, forward fold. Now this time we're going to grab opposite elbows. Now we took this forward fold before. Just notice if you feel a little bit more release in the lower back. If you don't, that's okay. Just continue to breathe. Lowering the hands down. We're going to bring that right arm extended out in front of us. Sweep it back. Maybe we watch it. Come all the way back behind us. Maybe grab the back of the chair. Open up that shoulder. And sweep the arm back up overhead to take the arm back down. Take it right back down in front of us. Take one full cycle of breath. We're going to do the same thing on the left arm. So sweep that left arm up overhead. Gaze at it as we arch it back behind us, circling it back. Maybe we grab the back of our chair, side of our chair, open up the shoulder. And again, take it right back down, circle it back down. Let's see if we can do one more on each side. So right arm circles up and circles back. Open it up. Bring it back down. Sweep the left arm up. circle it up and over, circle it back, open up the shoulder, and then take it right back down. Release the head all the way down. Take one full cycle of breath. And on that next inhale, let's go ahead and bring both arms up overhead. Press into the feet as you rise up. Exhale, take those hands down by your side. Roll out the shoulders. Very nice. Sit forward. I want you to take those feet out to where they're right kind of in line with the chair. The legs of the chair, we want it about hip distance. All right? I want you to take your heels up. So the balls of the feet are going to be down. Heels are going to be up. It's going to look like this. Now, instead of arching your back, I want you to have a nice long spine here. We're going to sweep those arms up overhead. We're sitting in our chair. We're activating those leg muscles, getting everything working here. Release those shoulders away from your ears. Let's take those hands to heart center. Look towards your right as we take that left elbow towards the outside of our right shoulder. Look up. We've been opening up the shoulder, opening up the side body. Look up. Take it right back to center. Remember, we're keeping those heels up. Take it over to the opposite side. Look up. Take it right back to center. Over to the opposite side again. I know. We're still in that. We still got our heels up. I remember. We still got our heels up. It's all right if you need to take it down and take a pause. Take it right back to center. Over to the opposite side. This is the last one on this side. And taking it right back. Bring those arms up overhead. And on that exhale, let's release those heels down. Take the arms down. Go ahead and paddle out the feet. Whew, that can be a lot. Let's go ahead and tap those toes a little bit. Get the blood flowing. Get the blood circulating. All right. I'm going to take it back to center. I want us to go into our full flow. Now, that was our chair pose. We're going to do a little warrior. We're going to do a little everything, all right? So mountain pose right here. Take those feet right where they are. They're going to be about hip distance apart. Toes track forward. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Let's take a flat back wherever we are. And then we take the arms all the way up overhead. Very nice. On that exhale, we're going to start with the right leg. We're going to bring that right leg off to the side. Now we make an L with our legs. L with our legs. We're going to take that right forearm down onto the thigh. Sweep the left arm over. Sweep the left arm back as we reverse. Reverse the lunge here. Gaze up. Take it back into that side lunge. And take it right back to center. Bring both arms up overhead. Take that foot back. Other side. Left leg comes out. All right, left forearm comes down. Sweep the right arm up overhead. Gaze up. And reverse. Forearm comes down again. Come over to the side. And reverse. Forearm comes down. Sweep it back. Arms come back up overhead. Take that foot back in. Can we do that same thing on the side again? Let's go right back. Right leg comes out. Forearm comes down. Sweep the arm over. And reverse. Forearm comes down. And reverse. Let's take both arms back up overhead. Take that foot back in. Take the opposite leg out. Ooh. Forearm comes down, sweep it over. Take it back and reverse. Forearm comes down, sweep it over, and reverse. Take both arms back up. Take that leg back in. Ooh, sometimes it gets hard. Forward fold right here. On that inhale, let's bring it all the way up. Shoulder shimmy on up. All right. There we go. We're going to get a little bit deeper into it. So feel free, if you like to stay where we were doing that same thing, you can do that. If not, we're going to extend out that opposite leg. All right. So let's start with the right leg. Bring it out. We can sit up a little bit more. We're going to extend that opposite leg out behind us. We're going into our full warrior. Again, shift yourself forward where that hip is off of the chair. Forearm comes down. Sweep the arm up overhead. Lift through the chest. Inhale to reverse. Bring that back hand down the leg. Look up. Take it down. Forearm comes down. Sweep it over. And take it up. And that forearm comes down. And take it right up. I want you to bring both arms up. We're going to take that back leg that's extended. We want to bring that back forward, right? Go ahead and set that down. And then bring that leg in front. There we go. Just like that. We're going to go right into the next leg. All right? So bring that left leg out just like we did. Go ahead and extend the right leg. There we go. Readjust your body wherever you need to. Get comfortable here. Take that forearm down. Sweep it over. And reverse. Sweep it over. And reverse. We're finding length between the side body. Sweep it over. And take it right back to center. We're going to bring both arms up. Again, we start with that extended leg. We bring it back in. Take it right back down. And take that other knee in. Just go ahead and give it a little rock as we roll the wrist out. Maybe shoulder shimmy. All right, just like that. Are we ready to get a little bit deeper into this posture? All right, so we extended our legs. Now it's time to get in a little lunge action, all right? So inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, we're going to forward fold just to release all the tension in the lower back. Inhale, bring those arms up overhead. I hope that you're at the edge of your chair. We're going to bring that right leg, take it out. And this time we're going to lunge. So we're going to take that opposite knee and turn it towards the right side. Now here's where you have the option to go ahead and take that block, bring it down onto the knee, and you can take the knee down here. We're in our supported lunge here. All right, so whatever feels comfortable for you, whatever feels comfortable to you, you can have that knee to float or that knee on a block. Open it out to a T. Open those arms out. Very nice here. Open it out. I want you to gaze right over that front ring finger. Really open it up through your chest. Bring that back hand down to touch the chair. Wherever it is, it touches the chair. Maybe it touches the heel. And then we release it open. I want you to lift up through the chest. Really open up through that front body. So wherever you are, you can come down onto the chair. It can come down to the heel. I want you to really lift up through the chest. Maybe even on the back of the leg. Lift up. Come back to your T. That feels good right there. Let's reverse one more time. Lift up. Come back to your T. Very nice. We're going to take that front hand. We're going to take it down into the forearm again. I want you to sweep that arm all the way over. So circle the arm all the way over towards the inside of the foot this time. Towards the inside of your foot. And I want you to look over your shoulder. Look over your shoulder. Now maybe that forearm that's on the thigh can then come onto the hip. Or maybe it can come all the way up. Whatever feels good to you. Soft fingers. Now let's see if we can come up to a T on the opposite way. So if you have a hand on your hip, I want you to lead that front arm up. So bring it up. We're coming up just like a T here. You can have both arms out to a T, whatever feels good to you. And on that exhale, let's go ahead and take that front hand back down to the inside of the foot. Take the hands wherever they are. We're going to come back to center. Let's go ahead and bring the arm, that front arm, right back up. This time we're gazing forward in the direction of the knee. Take the hand onto the hip. Let's go ahead and come up. So we're going to push off of that back foot. Let's come back up to a comfortable seat as we bring the front knee in and the back. And we're going to go ahead and windshield wiper out our legs. Whew. All right. Are you ready for that sequence? Now you can keep this block right here for the other side. All right. Let's go ahead and inhale. Bring those arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. You know the sequence. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite leg. Inhale, bring it up. Bring that left leg out. Take the right knee down. Bring the hip off the chair. Very nice. Just like that. We open it up to a T. Open it up. Just like that. Breathe. Maybe you get a little reverse action. Gaze up. You can touch the heel. You can touch the back of the leg. You can touch the chair. Lift through the chest. Whatever feels good to you. Take that forearm down. Sweep it over. Reverse. Forearm comes down. Sweep it over. I want you to circle that arm all the way down towards the inside of the foot. Look up towards the ceiling. Look behind you. Take that hand onto the hip. Or maybe you take that arm and extend it up. Whatever feels good to you. Nice, soft fingers here. And we're going to go ahead and push up as we come up to a T. Looking behind you. Let your shoulders and your hips open up. Take that hand back down. Circle the arm back over. Take the hand on the hip. We're going to take that inside hand, the hand that's down, bring it up. Take that arm up overhead. Taking both arms up overhead. We're going to come back to the center. All right, let's take one knee, bring it in. Opposite knee, bring it in, shake it out. All right, can we build up a little bit more in that sequence? Let's go. All right, come to your forward fold, bring your feet. Inhale, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Release those shoulders away from the ears. Take the right leg out. We're going to take the left leg, take it down. Maybe you float it, maybe you have it on the block. Whatever feels comfortable to you. On that exhale, we're going to bring that forearm down. We're going to sweep it over. Take that arm all the way down. Circle it down towards the inside of the foot. Take the opposite arm, whether up overhead or on the hip. Whatever feels good to you. On that inhale, I want you to press into the foot as you bring that arm that's down. Circle it up. But this time I want you to follow the arm as you circle it back. Circle it back. Make a big circle. Circle it forward. Open up that hip flexor. Now that knee can be down onto the block or you can have it hover. Circle it back. Just watch it. Circle it up. Circle back. Circle it up. One more time here. Circle it back. Remember to release the shoulders away from the ears. Circle it forward. Gaze up. We're going into a nice back bend here. On that exhale, take the hand down towards the inside of the foot. Just go ahead and give it a little stretch here. Gaze towards that back elbow. Press into the foot. Come back up to your seated position. Back to center. Both arms overhead. Woo! How's the hips feeling? Take it back to center. All right, forward fold right here. Release those shoulders. This is to catch your breath. On that inhale, right back into it on the other side. Take that left leg out. Go ahead and dip it down in your lunge. Very nice right here. We're going to take that hand, that forearm is going to come down, sweep it up over. Take the hand down towards the inside of the foot. As we sweep the arm, did we do it this way? I think we did it this way. I don't remember. Oh goodness, losing my memory in my old age here. Sweep it back, look back at that hand. We're making our circles. So this is opening up your hip flexors, opening up your side body, following the hand. It's a slow movement, but I'm telling you, it's like, whoo, keep circling. Keep going. Now again, you can have this knee to float, or you can have the arm, the knee to be on the block, whatever's comfortable. Last one right here. When we take that hand down, we're going to take it down to the inside of the foot. Take it down. Take that other hand to the hip, or again, you can float it up overhead. Whatever feels comfortable to you. Very nice. Let's go ahead and bring it back up. Come up to a nice comfortable seat. Come back to center. We're going to hinge forward to the inside. All right, nice wide leg forward fold. Breathe in. Exhale, let it out. Take it all the way down. Now, if you have a block, you can place your hands on the block. Maybe place that forehead on the block. Whatever feels good to you. Keep breathing. Come to your breath. Release your shoulders right here. Let everything release down. And on that next inhale, we're slowly going to come all the way up. Nice comfortable seat. Those hands can rest on your lap. Nice and slow. Take one leg in. Take the other leg in. Let's go ahead and give our knees a little windshield wiper, tootsie roll, butterfly, whatever you call it. Just go ahead and move in those knees. Move in your hips. All right. I want you to take those arms. Bring them up overhead. Take those hands, interlace the fingers. Take the palms up towards the sky. Release those shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, we hinge right. Coming back to that nice juicy stretch as we did in the beginning. Maybe noticing if it feels a little bit different this time. Taking it back up to center. Over to the opposite side. Taking it back to center. Release the hands as we roll out the wrist on the way down. Whew. I want you to look towards your right side. Maybe take that hand, hold on to the chair, take that front hand to the outside of the thigh. Look behind you. Lift up through the chest. Really begin to get that little side stretch in. Take it back to center. Over to the opposite side. Ooh, just like that. Take it back to center. We're going to hug that right knee, bring it in towards the chest. Hug it in, hug it in. We're going to cross that foot over. So cross the foot over, maybe hug that foot in to get it in, right? Release that thigh away from the belly. So we're bringing the knee down. Maybe you just have a little gentle press into the thigh, right? We're going to go ahead and flex the toes back towards our body. Just flexing the feet. Sit up nice and tall. Very nice. I want you to turn in the direction of your knee. So turn in that direction of your knee. Really open up that hip flexor. Whew, I feel it. I don't know about you. Come back to center. I want you to lean that right elbow and forearm down onto the thigh. So just lean it forward. As you take the opposite hand, hold towards the back of the chair. Look behind you. Now I want you to imagine opening up that chest, opening up the shoulder. So that back shoulder comes back. Look behind you. Look towards that elbow. Take it back up. Come to a nice neutral spine, as neutral as you can get it, right? As neutral as you can get it. I want you to just gently flat back and lean forward. All right, so it looks like this, leaning forward. You don't have to come forward all the way, just a nice gentle stretch. Leaning forward, really feeling that hip flexor. Lean forward, lead with the chest. So lift through the chest, lead with the chest. Your body is going to know when you have reached where you want to go. You have reached your max. So it doesn't have to be a huge movement. Let the breath guide you. Maybe you come up and then maybe you lean in again. Whatever feels good. I want you to push the hips back. And on that next inhale, we're slowly going to come up from wherever we are, coming from a nice neutral spine, keeping that body nice and erect. We're going to bring the knee down, give it a rock. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So again, hug that knee in and cross the leg over. So cross that leg over. I'm going to show you here on this side. Wherever you are, we're going to flex the foot back, right? Press a little into the thigh. Really opens up that hip flexor. It's okay if the knee is up here. It's wherever you are. This is a practice. This is not a perfect. I am not doing it perfect. We all have different limitations, and that's okay. Breathe. Get comfortable. We're going to look and turn towards the knee. So remember, turn towards the knee. Take the hand to the thigh. Look behind you. Keep breathing. Take it back to center. Again, a little forearm press. A little gentle stretch. We've done a lot of work here on that thigh and the hips. All right, now are we ready to hinge forward just a little bit? All right, I'm going to come to this side so that you can see. We just hinge forward slightly, leading with the chest. Hinge forward slightly. Doesn't have to be a big position here. We're really opening up that hip. Feel free if you'd like to come forward on the chair a little bit so that hip kind of comes off the chair, that's fine. It's really opening up that hip with a little less resistance. Whatever feels good to you. You can lean forward until you've reached your max. Again, you can always come out and come back in. Use the breath to guide you down. Now these again are practices. This is really something you can take throughout the day. Just a little stretch. Takes 2 minutes, even 30 seconds. On that inhale, we take it right back up to center. Hug the knee in, release it down. Give it the shakes. All right, release those feet down. I want you, if you have your block, go ahead and move it off to the side. I want you to take those heels, take them all the way down. Flex the toes back towards your body. So we're lifting those toes up. I want you to lean forward on the chair. It's going to look similar to this. Almost as if we were doing like a downward facing dog. I want you to get comfortable, anchor yourself in the chair. So the first time you do this, I want you to hold on to the chair because we don't know our balance and we don't want us to hinge forward and fall forward. So we're just going to lead with the chest and lean forward just a little bit. Again, you can hold on to the chair. You're going to be forward in the chair, so I want you to just hold on to the chair, lead with the chest. So little stretch towards the back of the legs. Breathe. Inhale, take it right back up. Now, if you're secure in the chair and you're comfortable, you can start with the arms. So inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Lift through the chest. Exhale, hinge forward towards the feet. You can place the hands on the shins, on the toes, wherever you are. Feeling that stretch. Wherever you are, again, this matters with the chair. Make sure that you're comfortable on the chair. We don't want to end up on the floor, right? I felt enough for all of us. Release yourself here. Release your shoulders. Did you feel that stretch? On that inhale, slowly take it all the way back up. Exhale, take those hands down. Take the feet to be flat. Go ahead and paddle out those feet. Paddle out the feet right here. Take it back to center. Take those arms out nice and wide. Lift up through the chest. Look up towards the ceiling. And give yourself a nice big hug. Nice big hug. Just remembering which arm is on top. Go ahead and give yourself a little rock. From side to side. Maybe a little twist where you look from side to side. And take it right back out. Remembering which arm was on top. Look up towards the ceiling. And nice hug with the opposite arm on top this time. Opposite arm on top. Hug yourself in as tight as you can. Of course, shake it out. Move your shoulders. And look towards the side. And look towards the opposite side. And back to center. Release the arms down. Shake it out. Very nice. Arms up overhead. Exhale. This is our last forward fold. Take it all the way down. I want you to let everything out right here. Release the chin. Let everything soften. Really feeling that lower back expand and find length. Letting your head get soft. And slowly beginning to peel all the way up. Just relaxing yourself here. Maybe taking a little wiggle and shake, whatever feels good to you as we get comfortable in our final pose here. So you can sit here in the chair, or maybe you'd like to come onto the floor. Sometimes just connecting with the earth might be the way to go. So I'm going to show you that way. I'm going to move my little meditation cushion off to the side, move my chair over to the side, and I'm going to have a seat first on my bottom, come all the way down onto my back, bring my feet into the chair with my knees right in the base of the chair, in the seat part of the chair. And just allow yourself to get comfortable wherever position that you're in. Maybe you're on the chair, maybe you've joined me on the floor. You can take your hands into your lap if you're seated on the chair, or if you're on the floor, maybe taking one hand to heart and one hand to belly. Just really relaxing yourself here. Coming to your breath. We're going to channel that intention word of rest. And together, we're going to take a little mini rest break right here. This is something that you can do at any time throughout your day. Little escapes of rest. So together, we're going to take an inhale in through the nose. Breathe in. Gentle hold. Exhale, let it out. Breathe in through the nose. Gentle hold. Exhale out through the nose. Breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. And just listening to my voice as we prepare ourselves for this little mini rest break. knowing that rest comes in many forms. Even though our minds are still active, our bodies are still awake, we begin to start to unpack and remove all of those busy thoughts just for this simple moment in time. Pressing the pause button on the to-do list, pressing the pause button on the notifications, those things that we have to do will be there when we're done. But we just take a second to refill our cup, to pour into ourselves. We start to let the levels of energy, of joy, and abundance start to rise. And as our cup overflows, that is where we give. The rest is up to us. The rest is for us. Remembering that first we must be at rest. Rest comes to us. Saying to yourself, rest is not only needed, but required. Rest is required in my day. I will take rest. I will make rest a priority. I want you to just take that in. And any of those mantras that spoke to you, maybe you take that in and take it with you. And we're going to take 2 full silent breaths of rest. And as we gently begin to invite movement back into our bodies and back into the space around us, hearing the noises, inviting in the sound and movement, wiggling fingers and toes. If you join me on the floor, slowly bringing your knees to one side, rolling over to one comfortable side, cradle your head. Gently pushing yourself up to a comfortable seat, nice and slow. And together, we take hands to touch, thumbs to chest. I want you to thank yourself for first showing up for you today, making you a priority. Thank your body for showing up and supporting you today in the practice. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. And I thank you for being a part of my birthday. I want you to take this energy with you off the mat and share it with others because energy is infectious. I wish you a great, great day. Namaste. I'm feeling full. full today. All of the calls and text messages that was coming in today, and I'm just feeling full. I will say that. Like, even my cousin had me crying this morning, and I am not a crier, but I'm just feeling so full today. And I thank you for being here. Like, it really means a lot. Like, I wouldn't have thought to start my day and my birthday any other way. I thank you. I thank you so much. This really, really means a lot. And even though the day doesn't look like I wanted it to look, it's just a joy to be here. So I thank you. I thank you so much for allowing me to be here with you. We're gonna turn up the energy just a little bit before I get all mushy, right? So let's see who we have in the chat. All right, so let me go. Okay, we have Michael, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I thank you. I love you. Jackie, you know what? Jackie, it's because of you that I'm even here alive and doing this. You pushed me in so many different ways. And I thank you. So special shout out to you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Jackie. To Flo, thank you, Flo. I love you, and you have always been there to support. I thank you so much. Yes, Twitch is saying Shady Pines because I did forget my birthday. She said we're gonna be roommates in Shady Pines. I told her she's gonna get there first, meet everybody, make sure it's cool, and then I'm gonna get there next. But we need separate rooms. I already told her. She keeps saying roomy. I need separate rooms. Yes, and we say yes. We will dance it out for my birthday. Let me turn up the bed just a little bit more. Right, we gotta have some fun music. Right, Jasmine said thank you. That was so beautiful. Thank you for sharing your birthday with us. Love you. Have an amazing birthday. Thank you. Tamisha said thank you for sharing your birthday with us. Morning and continue to share yoga. Thank you. Monica said great way to start the day. Enjoy your day, Queen. I thank you. I thank you so much. We are going to dance it out. And I'm going to get out of here because I am going to enjoy my day. All right? We're out of here. I thank you so much. I'm not going to twerk it out too much, but we got the mega knees. We're going to get back into it. We're going to work all on back and shoulders all month long. So we talked about the knees, now we got to get the back into it, right? Get your back into it. Get your neck into it. All right, we're going to do all of that. All of that this month for May. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mothers. I can't wait to see you next week. Enjoy your Mother's Day weekend, and I will see you next week, all right? Thank you. Enjoy, and I will see you, all right? Bye-bye.